Okay, my people, you all are welcome today. Before we start, let's listen to this idiot from Benin and hear the rubbish that he have to say. Then when he's done talking, I continue from there.
In Edo South, I've explained this several times. There are no traditional rulers. It's just a traditional ruler, and that's the only about Benin. Every other title holders are chiefs, are delegate subjects of the Oba of Benin. So if you feel that you're a king in your own right, that is just a personal thought or an afterthought. Or you can say a personal ambition, but don't allow it get to the public. That's what we're saying. Everybody can claim to be a king. Even the law prohibits that any other person should see himself as a traditional ruler. As far you are within the geographical space called Edo South Senatorial District, all right, that is what the law says. So if anybody now comes out and said that he is Obi of this, Eze of this, it is now between that person and the law. Now, by the eventuality of when this matter of Enige started, a few years ago, I did warn. I want to warn again that this set of suspended Enige in Igbanke, you are Benin people. But if you said you are not a Benin man, it is not in my place as a Benin man to force my identity on anybody. So on coming back to the issues of these people who are trying to push this suspended Enige into the oblivion of the past, I want to appeal again to this Enige. Those good sons of Ibanke, those good daughters of Igbanke, do not allow this some miscreants, Igbo miscreants on social media to push this suspended Enige who still have future if properly guided or coming back as an Enige. The fight that you think is a fight that you are trying to spite the Oba of Benin, you are not spiting the Oba of Benin. You are not spiting the Benin people. You are spiting the Edo State government, because this is a matter of law and we will allow law deal with it. To call yourself an Eze, you must be accepted by the law. To call yourself an Obi, the law must recognize you. The law does not recognize these people you are forcing an Eze title on. The law does not recognize you on these people you are forcing Obi on. For any sociocultural group who wants to take this matter out, let me guide you. Write a letter. Write it to the governor through the office of the Attorney General and through the office of the Ministry of Chieftaincy, Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs. Write a letter through these two ministries. All right, Ministry of Justice and Ministry of Local Government and Chieftaincy. Tell them that this is what the law said, that they are not traditional rulers other than the Oba of Benin. Some people are trying to cause anarchy in this land. They are trying to call themselves traditional ruler. And some of these people were suspended by the Oba of Benin and were ratified by the same state government. Send them. Those people who are posting pictures, add those evidence. Add the evidence of their pictures. Put it in the next few days or few weeks. Most of these people will be in Oko or in White House and quote the 1979 edicts. All right, that outside the Oba of Benin, every other one are chiefs of the Oba of Benin, which were enabled and created. So it is not in my place for me to tell the Igbanke people they are Benin people or not. Everybody can identify who they want to identify with. But what we are saying, as far as those South Senatorial District is concerned, you cannot be a king here. It's only the Oba of Benin that can be. Whatever title you think you hold, you are a subject of the Oba and you're the chief of the Oba. That's what we've said. If you have anything against that, go take us to court. You take us to court. I, Izoduwa, will be there. But for those who have allowed these young miscreants to deceive them, it's only you that I pity. Because by tomorrow, some of you are going to use your hand to go and remove those signposts after spending some days or weeks or months in jail.
Okay, my people, you all have heard what that Osu from Benin said. Well, that is how Benin people were raised. They grew up that way. They believe that anything their Oba says is the truth, whether he is wrong or he is right. As you can see, if you check their comments all over social media concerning their Oba, Whether he is wrong or right, they support him. That is how they were being raised since the invasion of Edo Kingdom by Oromiyan. That is how they are raised. And that's why this boy is saying all sort of rubbish. He said that in Edo South, that there are no other traditional ruler except the Oba of Benin, and that every other traditional holder is a chief and delegate subject to the Oba of Benin. Now, if you look at the rubbish he said, you will know that this set of Benin people don't really have sense. Now, you will start by asking yourself, before the creation of Edo State, have Ibanke people and their royalty be existing? Yes, they have been existing. Before the creation of Midwest, have Igbanke people and their royalty be existing? Yes, they are existing. Before the creation of Nigeria, are Igbanke people and their royalty existing? Yes, they are existing. Before the British stepped their foot in Africa, are Igbanke people and their royalty existing? Yes, they are existing. Before the Portuguese stepped their foot in Africa, are Igbanke and their royalty existing? They are existing. Before Benin people invaded Edo Kingdom from Ile-Ife, are Igbanke people and their royalty existing? They are existing. So how come? Because they now found themselves in Edo State, the Oba of Benin is now the only king. Why royalties that have been existing before he came from Ile-Ife are now chiefs under him? When we visited the Obi of Ota in Igbanke and interviewed him, he said that Igbanke started to exist in the 11th century, which is 1,000 years ago, and that his royalty is 1,000 years old. And the Oba of Benin's throne is just 900 years old, which started to exist in the 12th century. So how come is the Oba of Benin calling the kings of Igbanke that are not under him? He is not the one that appointed them. How come is he calling them his chiefs and delegates? Is that not an insult? That's an insult. Igbanke people are not speaking Benin language. They are not Benin people. They are not under the Oba of Benin. If you listen to the press conference and protest made by Igbanke people, they said that they are not under the Oba of Benin, that their kings are not chiefs to the Oba of Benin, that they are separate people, that they are Igbo people in origin and they speak Igbo language till date. Yet these Benin people don't want to rest. They keep forcing Benin identity on Igbanke people, which is very wrong. There's nothing like in the whole of Edo South that the Oba of Benin is the only king there. That thing is rubbish. The Oba of Benin is a king in Benin. He is not a king in Igbanke. Igbanke people are Igbo people. So the Oba of Benin has no right, even if the state government backed it by law. That is not law. That law is to subjugate other people. How can you say that the Oba of Benin is the only king in Edo State? Is that not rubbish? What the Oba of Benin is doing is that he is just an expansionist. Because it's obvious. The Oba of Benin is an expansionist, forcing Benin identity on people. Is the Oba of Benin the one that puts those kings in their throne? The whole kings in Ibanke have been existing before Benin came into existence. So the Oba of Benin has no right at all, no single right to call those kings his chiefs. They are not under him. That Osu from Benin said that the law in Edo South states that there are no other king in Edo South except their Oba. Which law is that? All those laws that are made by your Oba and backed by the state government. Is it not because the past governor of Edo State, Governor Obaseki, refused to be a puppet to your Oba? That's why many of you Benin people hate him. And now, this present governor is a puppet to your Oba. Anything Oba talk, now they follow. So you want us to believe in that law? That is not law. That is a Benin law. And we will turn that law. We will change that law because that law did not favor us. A law is supposed to favor the entire people of Edo State, but your law is only to favor you Benin people. By keeping Ibanke people under your watch, it will never happen. Anyhow, when I want to carry this matter go, we ready to follow now. Ibanke people are our brothers, and we have that right to stand by them. The boy said that he have won before, and that he's warning again. He dey warn him, Papa, useless boy. He said that those suspended Enoges in Benin are Benin people. Why is he forcing Benin identity on these kings? The kings have made it clear that they are not Benin people, that they are Igbo people. What kind of stupid set of Benin people are these? A small boy like you is forcing a king whose language is Igbo language to be a Benin man. And they talk this and say, this set of Benin people not get sense. Many of them are mumu. He be like, say, I dey insult these people. It's obvious. Just watch that rubbish that this boy is saying in that video. He's even threatening us. You are not threatening our kings to identify as Benin people or else what? Very stupid boy from Benin. He said that Benin people that wants to take the matter should go to the different sectors in Edo State to tell the government that every other title holder in Edo South is a chief. I'm not telling you say many of these people are mumu. If Benin people like, let all of them write it as a letter. Let all Benin people write that rubbish and give to their state government. Ibanka people remain Igbo people, and they will never accept the Oba of Benin as their king and their own kings as chiefs. It will never happen. So no matter anything these Benin people are doing, they are just wasting their time. If you watch that video, the complete video, I just shortened that video to talk about the most important rubbish that he said. This boy you see in this video, he wanted to cry when saying all those rubbish. There is so much pain in his heart. He felt like crying, but his tears is just starting because he will cry. That's why more. He said that those people posting pictures and are changing the title of Enoge to Eze and Obi will be arrested. Ozwai, come and arrest us, let's see. We are the ones posting those pictures online. We stand with Ibanke people. There is nothing you will say that will scare us. Those kings in Ibanke are the ones that change their title from Enoge to Eze and Obi. If you Benin people think that you are crazy, go and arrest them, let's see. Make we show and say that thing when they plan. We know that in personal. You people must be very stupid. You are forcing someone to identify with you. That person don't want to identify with you, and yet you want to arrest them. Come and arrest them, let's see. Even with the Edo government backing you up, you cannot do anything. Ibanke people are not weak people. If other Enoges in Edo State are slaves to your Oba, Ibanke kings are not slaves to your Oba. The Oba of Benin is just the Oba of Benin. He is not the Oba of Ibanke people. Ibanke people in their press conference, they said that the late Oba Erediwa came to Ibanke in the year 1983 and told the Obis there to change their title to Enoge for them to identify with each other. And after they changed it, today now, you people are now saying that those kings are under your Oba. So anyway you people want it, we have enough proofs and evidence to counter you people. If na court na one carry and go, make we go. If the matter pass state, we will carry and go federal. Ibanke kings were not installed by your Oba. They are separate people from you. If Ibanke people are located in Delta North, will your Oba suspend their kings? That was how the Oba of Benin was fighting against the Ijaw people in Ofia local government in Edo State, making sure that they don't have their own king. 7 years ago, he was fighting them, doing everything possible that he is the only king overseeing that place, a land that Ijaw people have occupied before he came from Ile-Ife. So he's now doing that same thing he did to Ijaw people to the Igbos of Edo State. To Igbanke people, we say no to that. We are no longer in the time of the Portuguese, where the Oba of Benin will be invading communities, killing people and using them for slavery. No, we are in the 21st century, and we will never allow our brothers in Edo State to be suffering under the hands of the Oba of Benin. Anyhow, where Benin people want to do with this matter, we go follow them up. We are not afraid of you people, and we will never be afraid of you people. They just is there calling us, hey, IPOB, all these IPOB boys, all these Igbo boys. Call us anything you want. The name IPOB will not scare us. Nothing will tell us that will scare us away. We are here for Ibanke people, and we will always be here for Ibanke people. You Yoruba people from Ile-Ife wants to take over our land. Our kings are not chiefs to you people. Michuku punish this boy called Izodowa. He's very stupid. Ibanke people are Igbos, and there is nothing Benin people can do about it. Ishewale.